I got this weird condition where I can only tell the truth. When the king was arranging my marriage, he asked me who I liked. Me, Prince Sebastian is good looking, sure, but he's so frail. The guy coughs like 100 times a day, probably won't live long. General Hunter is attractive though, look at those muscles, definitely has an 8-pack. But he's so cold and stern all the time. What if he turns out to be harsh? I was just thinking this in my head, but suddenly the whole room went dead silent. I looked up and met Sebastian's and Hunter's intense stares. That's when I realized I'd said all of that out loud. Everyone froze. I was shaking, my face white as a sheet. The king was laughing so hard he could barely breathe. The daughter of the Watson family is so honest. I ask her something, she tells me exactly what she thinks. I love it. My dad nearly had a heart attack. He forced a laugh and said, "Grace is young, she doesn't know better." Everyone started talking again, trying to move on. I went back to my seat, pale as a ghost. Sebastian on my left looked at me with disapproval. Hunter on my right turned his whole body toward me, staring with the darkest expression I'd ever seen. If looks could harm, I'd be in serious trouble, getting scrutinized piece by piece. I wiped the cold sweat off my forehead and raised my glass to Sebastian. In my head I wanted to say, "Haha, Prince Sebastian, you look so healthy, you'll definitely live to be 100. What came out instead? "Sebastian, what's wrong with your eye? Why do you keep looking at me?" I gasped and covered my mouth. Sebastian's calm mask shattered. He stared at me in disbelief. I slapped myself twice and turned away from him, right into Hunter's mocking smile. "Me, what are you looking at? You're doing the same thing." Hunter crushed his wine glass in his hand. I was losing it. My face twisted in horror, my hands gripping my dress so hard I thought I'd rip it. Oh no, that curse yesterday was real. I'm in trouble. I just upset both of these people. Let me back up to yesterday. My useless brother asked me to buy makeup for his future wife. Since I'm the most free person in the family and still unmarried, I had no choice. Fine, whatever. But he insisted I go to this one specific shop on the outskirts of town. Isn't that just making my life harder? I was frustrated. I borrowed a donkey from our butler and headed out to the suburbs. That's when disaster struck. The donkey stepped on something, and I heard OW. I got off to check. Nothing there. Just a ginseng root shaped like a person. I thought I was hearing things. Got back on the donkey. Another scream. "OW, you troublemaker." This time I heard it clearly. I jumped off and dug out the ginseng root. The thing immediately started complaining about my ancestors. I tapped it. It kept complaining. I tapped it again. The ginseng shut up. I was amazed. Holy crap, this ginseng is alive. The ginseng reacted angrily at me. "You stepped on me twice. I'm going to curse you." I tried to stuff it in my pocket to take home to my dad as medicine, but it slipped away super fast. Before it ran off, it turned back and screamed, "I curse you." I didn't think much of it at the time. Turns out it was real. I couldn't sit still. That line worked on Sebastian. He stopped looking at me entirely. Hunter, though, was enjoying himself. He'd watch the performance, then glance at me with amusement, like a wolf watching its prey. Near the end of the banquet, Hunter suddenly stood up and bowed to the king. "Your Majesty, I am quite fond of Miss Grace Watson. If you're going to arrange a marriage for me, I humbly request that it be with her." I broke out in cold sweat. "No way, I can't marry him. Hunter is always off at war. Never heard of him having any romantic connections. Who knows how messy his private life is. Plus he's so stern. What if he marries me and treats me poorly? Help me." I was about to cry when I accidentally met Sebastian's calm eyes. Sebastian actually smiled. Probably because my expression was so ridiculous. He smiled slightly, then stood up and said, "I've also secretly admired Grace for a